It was the job of his dreams, confirmed by a landslide election victory. Boris Johnson would go on to break the Brexit deadlock. He seemed to have a magic touch with voters.
That's got it.
So how has it come to this? A vote tonight that could see him ousted from power. We should start here.
Many are angry about what they've seen in the media about my actions.
His advisor Dominic Cummings admitting he broke COVID rules and drove to Barnard Castle, leading to accusations of one rule for them. There was the controversy over payment for the refurbishment of the Downing Street flat, and the Owen Paterson scandal. Found guilty of breaching rules on paid lobbying by MPs, the Prime Minister tried to get MPs to change the rules rather than suspend him, then U-turned in the face of public fury.
I've accepted that it was a mistake and that it was my mistake.
This was the climate within which Partygate emerged and became poisonous.
Would the Prime Minister condone having a Christmas party?
What's the answer?
I don't know.
It wasn't a party, it was cheese and wine.
The Prime Minister was outraged.
I was also furious.
The now famous Sue Gray was sent to investigate lockdown parties at Number 10. In January, one new MP crossed the floor and the letters of no confidence started to trickle in as MPs felt the wrath of constituents.
When Partygate was dominating the news in January, 70% of voters, according to Ipsos Mori, said they were dissatisfied with him as Prime Minister. No Prime Minister has come back from anything like those ratings and gone on to lead their party to the next election.
How are you?
You know how.
But for a while, the Ukraine crisis and Boris Johnson's response to it kept Partygate from the headlines, and waiting for Sue Gray became a mantra. The full report into parties delayed while the Met Police investigated. In April, Boris Johnson became the first serving UK Prime Minister to be sanctioned by police.
Let me say immediately that I've paid the fine.
He had broken the laws he made. The full report, finally published a fortnight ago, revealed a culture of staff partying with the approval of their bosses. The Prime Minister himself here at his birthday party, but he refused to resign. The number of MPs losing confidence became a steady stream, with this morning the most brutal of letters calling for him to go. Jessie Norman describes the Prime Minister's response to Partygate as grotesque and criticises policy issues too, from proposals to tear up the Northern Ireland Protocol to plans to send asylum seekers to Rwanda. Who knows what tonight's secret vote might bring in the next act of the Boris Johnson melodrama.
Well, Tessa is live for us now in Central Lobby, about a 5-minute walk from where we are at Number 10. And Tessa, I imagine there have been quite a few last-minute conversations with that vote coming up.
Hi Dan, yeah I think so, and WhatsApps and phone conversations and chats in hushed corners. Hundreds of Conservative MPs have made their way back from their constituencies after recess and then the festivities this weekend, and there's quite a buzz building here now, although quite a lot of that is the media too, I have to say. We know, as Andy just mentioned, that Boris Johnson met his backbench MPs, greeted with clapping and cheering and foot stomping. Apparently we understand Boris Johnson said this is a great chance to put Partygate behind us, but I'm not going to make any predictions for all this attention. This is, we know, a very opaque process. So what we've got to do is wait for those MPs to come through Central Lobby, go up the corridor there, up the stairs into the main committee corridor, committee room number 10, place their secret ballot, and we wait and see.